Hi kids! Last week we read a story called Weather in Spring, and this week we're going to hear a story called Animals in Spring. So we know that this is a nonfiction book. I'm sure you know why now. We see a photograph of real animals, and we can also tell by the fact that in the back we have some interesting information. We have photographs that have labels of real animals, real names of real animals. Can you read those names? I'll bet you can read this one really easily because it starts with a B, and you know what that is. And that one starts with an L, you know what that is. A B. And fawn is the name of a baby deer. And here we have a picture glossary. And I'm going to read this to you because it will give you some information about words that you're going to hear in the story, so you'll know what they mean. Here we have burrow, a groundhog's underground home. Mate, a male or female partner of a pair of animals. Cub, a young mammal such as a bear, fox, or lion. Tadpole, a stage of a frog's life. Tadpoles grow into frogs. So you're going to hear these words, and now when you hear them, you're going to know what they mean. So we also have an index, and this index gives us words and tells us where to find them. For instance, if you'd like to know where to find information or find the word cub, you look on page 12, and frog is on page 15. It also says where to find out more information about this subject of animals in spring. One more thing, actually I think two more things. If you don't find the author's name on the cover, you can always look in the title page. And it's right here, Jenny Fretland VanVoorst, which is an interesting name, isn't it? And it asks us a question that makes me think, what happens in spring? When we looked at this book, Weather in Spring, we found out the weather that happened, and now we're going to find out what animals are born in the spring and more information about them. So here we have the table of contents, and the first chapter heading or title is Life is Good on page 4. I like that title. Let's find out what it's about. Life is good, and you can stop in any time and read these words yourself. A groundhog leaves his burrow, remember that word? His underground home. Is it time? Yes. Winter is over. Look at all the things he can eat now. A turtle crawls out of the water. He spent all winter on the lake bottom. Now it is time to eat. Now this book uses the word his. It doesn't really mean it's just a male. It means that's a word we often use to mean male or female. Birds chatter in the trees. They are back from the south. So that means they migrated, right? It is time to find a mate. There's another one of our words from our glossary, a partner. This is a foal. Baby animals are being born. On the farm, a lamb learns to walk. These are so adorable, aren't they? In the forest, a bear cub learns to climb. Now here's an interesting word. See the B on the end? We wouldn't say climb or climb. We could look at that B and go, that doesn't sound like a word I I have ever heard. Climb must be climb. It's tricky, but you can figure it out. Here we have two labels, eggs and tadpoles. A frog lays her eggs in a pond. Soon the eggs will be tadpoles. Then they will be frogs. There is so much to eat. Here's another one of those tricky words. There's a silent A in the middle, and the way we know that is if we tried to sound this out as at. Would that make sense? Or yat? No. You just figure out that there's that A is not pronounced. It's eat. Grass and berries. Would you eat the things that these animals are eating? Fish and worms. Life is good. It is spring. These foals are so energetic. Do you think they're happy? And again, we have the information in the back. You can go back when you read a book like this and get more information or remember the information that you already read. And you could go back through this video again and pick out more words that you know. You could read the whole thing. I'm really glad you read this with me, and I hope you learned something interesting and learn more about how to find interesting information. You take care. Bye-bye.